Gauntlet, Act 8 and 9. So Act 8 is fairly straightforward. You're going to make sure you still have enough chaos resistance so you're safe when you kill, is it Doedry? Yeah, it's Doedry, hanging out in the toxic conduits. Then you're going to go through. The only dangerous thing in Act 8 is the final boss, which is why I didn't bother to give it its own video. The two sisters can be a little bit dangerous. Just put out totems, keep moving, circle them, hit them with your waves. I wouldn't say there's any particular big brain strat to go with it. Just that's probably the one dangerous thing in the act. And besides that, there's Yugle, which I usually don't do right away. I come back to him and get him later. You probably can just do it. I got in the habit of doing it, like basically when Yugle first added to the game, and he bothered me. But anyway, so I'm actually going to go get him now. I usually do it at the start of Act 10 for whatever reason. That's been my habit, although I'm not sure he's any more dangerous than some of the other ones, but that's just been my habit. If you want to follow exactly how I do it, I skip Yugle until Act 10. That's just what I've done. So Yugle and the final boss would be the two things in Act 8, and then Act 9 is sort of dangerous. So all the way up through here is fine. And then I would say starting from the tunnel, it gets dangerous in every area because there's a lot of projectile monsters that are getting extra projectiles from. So those miners in the tunnel and the quarry are both dangerous. And then I said I would consider my character dead if we came below this point, and I did in the belly of the beast. So for the purposes of the upcoming gauntlet, I think this character would have died. And where that happened was actually it was a pack of the Wandering Eyes doing their ball lightning with multi-proj all hit me at once. I didn't think of them as being particularly deadly, but apparently they are because, like I said, probably would have died in the upcoming gauntlet. So yeah, look out for that. The easy fix for that, for me, I assume would have been to have Tempest Shield on, because I expect I got Shock debuff. I didn't see it actually come on, but I think Shock probably came on some of the early ball lightnings, and then so between Spell Block and Shock, Tempest Shield would have been a great solution. So for that, what I'm thinking is on the passive tree, instead of maybe taking these few nodes and I don't actually need this anymore. I have it on gear. I'll refund it now. So not taking these nodes, maybe not taking the 20 to fire damage over time. So if you cut those 4 nodes, you would easily be able to path through here, and that would give you enough reservation efficiency to do Tempest Shield. I will probably do that in Gauntlet just to make sure that I can't die like that again, even though I didn't actually die in this Gauntlet. So the other big news is that the little practice league that I'm doing, this Gauntlets practice, the guy messaged me and said that there's going to be a 100-pound prize. That's pretty cool. Just for the person that has the highest ranking alive character at the end of the league, which right now is me. So yay. But anyway, this is still open. This in, if you wanted to come do this, it would be. So there's some openings right now. Actually, it's 73 out of 80. So if you want to come join this league right now, well, I've got a 67 level head start on you, but you can come race me for $100, and it's going. He said for 10 days. I mean, Gauntlet starts on April 1st, which is before 10 days. So I sent a message that said, well, it might make more sense to end it then. We'll see what he does. But in any case, sort of fun. A little bit of extra coin while you're practicing, potentially. So that's cool. I think that is going to be me for this one. That was Acts 8 and 9. I do think 9 is quite dangerous. The final boss is dangerous as well. I didn't get to that, sorry. The final boss is really quite dangerous. He's got a lot of big AoE effects, and it's a small arena, so your mechanics are going to have to be kind of clean. You'll be looking to dodge all over the place. You can sort of keep some of the busy with the totem, but not really, because most of it's just sort of all over the place. So I think my recommended strategy, if I were to do this again, slash for the upcoming gauntlet, would be in the foothills. I would power level and power gear here for a long time, because I think these areas are all very deadly coming up through there, and definitely including the final boss. Yep, so that's Act 8 and 9. I'm going to go back and grab Bugle right now, and then we'll go on to Act 10, and I will talk to you then, and I'll have one for that and one for the epilogue, I think.